A retired couple walked into my shop last month, both of them in their early 70s. They had just come from a Toyota dealership where a salesman had spent 2 hours convincing them to put $48,000 down on a brand new 2026 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. They wanted my opinion before they signed. I asked them one question: how long do you plan to keep this car? They said the rest of our lives. We want one good vehicle that will last us 12 to 15 years. We don't want to deal with car shopping ever again. I told them to walk away from the Toyota dealer that afternoon and drive 20 minutes to a Lexus dealer. Find a 2011 Lexus RX 350 with reasonable miles. Spend $14,000. Pocket the other $34,000. They looked at me like I had lost my mind. 24 years of pulling wrenches has taught me that the worst financial decision a senior can make in 2026 is buying a brand new Toyota. And the best one, the absolute best decision, is buying a 15-year-old Lexus. I'm going to tell you exactly why. 3 reasons that nobody at the dealership will ever explain to you. Let's get into it. Reason 1. A 15-year-old Lexus has better engineering than a brand new Toyota. Most people do not understand this, so I am going to explain it the way I explain it to my own customers. Lexus is owned by Toyota. They share the same parent company, the same engineering teams, and the same parts suppliers. But Lexus and Toyota have always been built to different standards. When Toyota engineers a Camry, they build it to a price point. When they engineer a Lexus ES, which is mechanically the same car, they build it to a quality standard. Same engine, same transmission, same chassis. But the Lexus version gets tighter tolerances, better sound deadening, premium suspension components, and more rigorous quality control off the assembly line. That is why a 15-year-old Lexus drives quieter, smoother, and tighter than a brand new Toyota. The engineering was simply better the first time around. Now here is the part that matters. In 2026, the Toyota you are being sold today is not the Toyota of 10 years ago. The new RAV4 Hybrid uses a 2.5-liter hybrid powertrain with direct injection, an electronically controlled CVT, and a battery system that costs $4,200 to replace out of warranty. The new Camry has gone all hybrid with the same complexity. The new Highlander uses a 2.4-liter turbo 4-cylinder that runs at higher cylinder pressures than any Toyota engine in history. Modern Toyotas are reliable, but they are not what they used to be. They are more complex, more electronic, more fragile in the long term. A 2011 Lexus RX 350 has a 2 GRFE V6 naturally aspirated, port-injected timing chain. It is one of the most documented bulletproof engines ever built. I have personally seen them cross 300,000 miles on factory internals. You are getting better engineering for less money. The math does not work any other way. Reason 2. The senior-friendly features on a 15-year-old Lexus are better than the ones on a new Toyota. This is where I lose people, because they assume newer means better for older drivers. It does not. Let me tell you about the customer I mentioned at the start. The wife had a knee replacement 2 years ago. The husband had back surgery in 2020. They wanted a vehicle they could get in and out of without pain. The Toyota salesman showed them a RAV4 Hybrid. The seat height on that model was 26 inches. The doors did not open very wide. The center console protruded into your hip when you slid in. I sat them in a 2013 Lexus RX 350 the next day. Seat height, 21 inches. Lexus calls it chair height seating, and they are not making it up. You do not climb up, you do not drop down, you sit. The doors open to nearly 80 degrees. The floor is flat. The door sills are low. For someone with arthritis, a bad hip, or recent surgery, the difference is night and day. And the cabin. The 2013 Lexus RX is so quiet, you can have a phone call at 70 miles per hour without raising your voice. The new RAV4 has so much road noise from those low-rolling resistance hybrid tires. My wife and I had to repeat ourselves on a test drive last spring. Seniors care about cabin quiet because hearing loss is real. A loud cabin is exhausting on a long drive. The seats. From 2010 to 2015, the Lexus RX has 10-way power adjustable seats with proper lumbar support and bolsters that do not dig into your hips. Seats in a base model new Toyota are flat foam, with manual adjustment on the cheaper trims and limited adjustment even on the top trims. Spend 3 hours in each one, back to back. Your back will tell you which company actually cared about the driver. Visibility. From 2010 to 2015, the Lexus RX has a huge greenhouse, big mirrors, and small blind spots because Lexus prioritized seeing out of the car over modern styling trends. The new RAV4 has a high belt line, a small back window, and visibility so compromised that Toyota added a digital rear-view mirror to make up for it. For a senior with neck mobility issues, the older Lexus is genuinely safer to drive. The features that actually matter to older drivers were better 12 years ago than they are today. Lexus engineered for the human being. Modern Toyota engineers for the spec sheet. Reason 3. A 15-year-old Lexus costs less to own than a new Toyota over 10 years. This is the part the dealer never wants to do the math on. I'll do it for you right now. A new 2026 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid has a sticker price around $35,000 for a base XLE and around $45,000 for a limited. Add tax, title, registration, and dealer fees, and you are at $39,000 to $50,000 out the door. Finance it over 6 years at current rates, and you will pay another $5,000 to $7,000 in interest. Total cost of ownership is roughly $44,000 to $57,000 before you have spent $1 on gas, insurance, or maintenance. Now the Lexus side. A clean 2011 to 2013 Lexus RX 350 with under 100,000 miles is selling for $13,000 to $17,000 right now. Pay cash, no interest. Insurance is significantly cheaper because the vehicle value is lower. Repair Pal puts the RX 350 annual maintenance cost at $507. Annual cost on the new RAV4 Hybrid has not been measured long-term yet, but the hybrid battery alone is a $4,000 to $5,000 ticking clock around year 8 to 10. Over 10 years of ownership, the Lexus will cost you roughly $20,000 to $24,000, all in including the purchase, insurance, maintenance, and 1 or 2 larger repairs. The new Toyota will cost you $50,000 to $65,000 over the same period. That's a difference of $30,000 to $40,000 in your pocket. For a senior on a fixed income, that's not a small number. That is a year of property taxes. That is 2 years of medications. That is a vacation with the grandchildren. And the Lexus will give you the same 10 years of service the new Toyota would have given you, with a quieter cabin, easier ingress, and proven reliability. If this video is helping you, hit subscribe. I post videos like this every week, breaking down what dealerships hide and what is actually worth your money. Written for people who plan to keep their vehicles, not lease them. What to look for when you shop. Let me give you the practical checklist because I want you to walk into a Lexus dealer and know exactly what to ask for. Target: the 2010 to 2015 Lexus RX 350. The third generation chassis is the sweet spot. Avoid the hybrid version. The RX 450h has a more complex powertrain, and the battery replacement cost is high. Stick with the standard RX 350 with the 2GRFE V6 engine. Ideal mileage range is 60,000 to 110,000 miles. Past that, you're still fine, but you are closer to needing a major service. Ask for service records. A Lexus that was dealer maintained will have a clean record showing oil changes every 5,000 miles. If you see that history, you are looking at a vehicle that will easily run another 10 years. Inspect the dashboard for cracking. Some 2010 to 2013 models had a known dashboard issue in hot climates. Toyota extended the warranty, and most dashboards have been replaced. Still, verify the condition. Listen for any whining from the power steering. The RX uses electric power assist, and the motor can wear at high mileage. That is a $700 fix if it fails, so use it as negotiating leverage. Check the rear hatch struts. They get weak around 100,000 miles, and the hatch can start dropping. Expect $80 for a pair, an easy do-it-yourself fix. Here is my pro tip. Find one that was owned by a single older driver. Check the interior wear pattern. If the driver's seat bolster is barely scuffed and the trunk is clean, you have a winner. Senior-owned cars are the best used cars on the market because they were maintained on schedule, driven gently, and parked in garages. Finally, get a pre-purchase inspection from an independent mechanic. Spend $150. It is the best money you will ever spend on this purchase. So here's the bottom line. If you are a senior shopping for a vehicle today and you walk onto a new Toyota lot, you are paying $35,000 to $45,000 for a vehicle with a hybrid battery, time bomb, a stiffer ride, harder ingress, and a cabin that is louder than what Lexus was building in 2011. Walk past that lot. Drive 20 minutes to the Lexus dealer or pull up AutoTrader and search for a 2011 to 2013 Lexus RX 350 with under 100,000 miles. Pay cash. Drive it for 10 years. Spend $30,000 less. Get a better vehicle. End the conversation. I have personally put more retired customers into Lexus RX 350s than any other vehicle in my career, and not one of them has ever come back regretting it. That is 24 years of recommendations and 0 regrets. Try finding any car salesman in America who can say that about anything they have ever sold. If this video helped, hit like and subscribe. I cover the vehicles dealerships push versus the ones that actually deserve your money. Written for buyers, not for the algorithm. Drive safe, take care of your car, and it will take care of you.